Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I saw this story unfolding over on Twitter. I think it was over the weekend actually, and I watched community notes quite literally obliterate the people that were trying to lie through the skin of their teeth. And it was great to see. It really was great to see. But here is the actual full story for you all in case you weren't already aware of it. But Sarah Grover was posting about this, and so was J.K. Rowling. So Sarah Grover just goes simply, the TERFs are right. The trans exclusionary radical feminist movement, which should be praised more often, I think, because the kind of absolute nonsense these women have to put up with, it's absurd, if you ask me. But Daily Mail Australia says this: trans woman, I put that in air quotes because I know a lot of people get upset when I say it. I'm doing it because of the algorithm, people. That's the only reason why I'm doing it. R-wordist who was sent to a men's jail for 6 years, a vocal anti-TERF activist who trolled J.K. Rowling and opposed female-only R-word crisis centers. I hate how I can't actually say the word on this platform because I will get demonetized and more than likely banned. Anyway, a trans woman R-wordist who was sent to men's jail is a vocal anti-TERF activist who trolled J.K. Rowling for her views on gender identity. Yes, well, this person has no right at all to be trolling anyone, let alone be out on the bloody streets. Lexi Seckler, who obsessed with Harry Potter author and slammed other women, including MP Rosie Duffield, who have spoken out on trans issues. Seckler, 35, a father of two, by the way, whose birth name was Alexander, lashed out on social media, attacking the high-profile figures who have waded into the trans row. Despite being one of the world's most successful authors, I have no idea why the Daily Mail is using this person's preferred pronouns, because this person is a convicted R-wordist. You lose any kind of decency or respect when you get convicted of that. Thank you very much. But anyway, Seckler said Rowling was a shallow, insecure pleb who mistook success for intelligence. Well, that's an interesting sentence. Is a shallow, insecure pleb who happens to be one of the richest women around at the moment, and who also happens to be rather intelligent. That goes to more than I can say about you, mate. Anyway, Seckler accused the author, who has repeatedly stood up for women's rights, of pushing her hate too far by condemning Edinburgh R-wordist crisis centres policy of allowing men to identify as women. Indeed. So this is the individual, by the way. Like, this is before and this is supposedly after. Notice any difference? I don't see a difference at all. Do you? So here is this person over on Twitter the other day. J.K. Rowling is a shallow, insecure pleb who mistook success for talent/intelligence. Post Potter, she's been forced to face that and can't cope, so overcompensates by spitefully targeting anyone who brings her narrow worldview into question while cowardly hiding behind her wealth. And then J.K. Rowling responds by going, the important thing to remember is he's a total one-off. None of the other men arguing against women-only spaces are predators, and we won't find out down the line there are more R-wordists hiding in plain sight. He really isn't. They totally are. We definitely will. Don't you just love J.K. Rowling? Like, yes, I love Harry Potter, but, mate, the author is fantastic. There's a reason why Harry Potter's so damn good, by the way. The comments were made prior to Seckler, who uses the name Lexi Bowen on social media, after being convicted of R-word at Swindon Crown Court last week and jailed for 6.5 years. Well, how about that? 6.5 years is nowhere near long enough, if you ask me. Seckler went on trial as a woman, but the judge and police recorded that he was male when he carried out the attack in the woodland in Blunsdon, Wiltshire in April 2021. The victim, who cannot be named for legal reasons, read out a victim impact statement in court where she said she had been left traumatized and feels ongoing, unbearable anxiety, shame, and fear. Yeah. So went on trial as a woman, ended up in a man's prison because that's what you are. You're a man. The victim referred to her attacker in court as Alex, while the prosecutor and defense lawyers addressed Sekla as, oh boy. I'm not going to say that, people. During the trial, a mugshot issued by police showed Sekla with a full beard. Later pictures from social media sites revealed Sekla to be clean shaven and hair styled. Stop Daily Mail with these preferred pronouns. Sending Sekla to a male prison, the judge accepted that it would be difficult, but told it, you now identify as a woman and are attracted to men. At the time of this offense, you were a man. And correction, still are a man. You identify as a man and you were on the evidence clearly attracted to women, but you're still a actual man. Yeah, an investigation by the feminist website Redux found that Sekla had mocked and harassed women and others who were critical of gender ideology. Well, you got nothing to say, mate, because you are an R-wordist. And people that are critical of gender ideology, so they damn well should be. More people should be. Comedy writer Graham Lynham, MP Rosie Duffield, who at the weekend quit as a Labor MP, NHS researcher Dr. Hilary Cass, and former Women's Minister Kemi Badenoch were all singled out for abuse. Women's rights campaigner Posey Parker was called a Nazi in one post on X. He labeled Rosie Duffield as transphobic or a transphobic bigot, but much of his vitriol was directed at J.K. Rowling, who has become a hate figure among the transgender community. Commenting on a newspaper report of a 452 increase in sex orientation hate crime, Sekla responded, this is a direct result of the media's continued pushing of anti-trans rhetoric and of the hatred spread by the likes of Rowling, Duffield, and Badenoch. Oh boy, I am sure they are very happy with themselves. This is exactly what they want. Well, mate, they don't want men in women's spaces, thank you very much. And this gender ideology rubbish is hurting a lot of girls and young people. So there's that. And enjoy jail. That's where you belong. You guys take care, you be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.